everyone, welcome to this video on an overview of events module in IFW Campus ERP 2.0. During this video, you will have a look and feel about the product. In the module list at the left, there is a module Events. This module is divided into three parts: Masters, Forms and Reports. Let's have a look at the dashboard of this module. The dashboard gives the direct links to the forms through which you can jump to any form directly. Here on the dashboard, you will get an event calendar which gives you an overview of the events in a calendar form. So you can check the details of these events by clicking on the event itself. These features are available on the dashboard. The first form in the events module is Events. Here you can define the details about the events, and the listing section contains all those details. Let's see how we can define the details about any event. You have to define an event name, the session for which it is applicable, the event type, whether it is a sports event, cultural event, job fair or anything else, you can define through the Codemaster entries. Whether it is in campus or off campus, you can define the nature of the event, whether it is in college or inter-college, etc. The dates of the events. If there are any sub-events or it is a team event, you have to make it a checkbox and define the sub-events here along with the event dates. So you can just add any sub-event by clicking on this button, give an event name, the date of the event, and click on Add. So this is how your event has been added here. After that, you have to apply the event to the students and to the employees, that who all students and who all employees will be involved in that event, whether they are the participants, whether they are in the organizing committee or anything else. You have to define them by clicking a checkbox to the class and to the employees. You can save the event by clicking on Save button. Here there are two buttons, Export and Export Plus. Export gives you the data in HTML, PDF, Excel and CSV formats. You can directly print the data by clicking on Print. It gives you all the data listed here under the listing section. Let's see how it works. Click on Export and click on Print. This is how the details will be given. On the other hand, Export Plus is the advanced feature of export. The various fields are given here. Just select all the fields one by one in the order you like, or you can directly assign all the fields here. You can use the options given here like serial numbers. You can order your list in ascending or descending order. You can sort your list by the given field names and just click on Export. It also gives you the report in HTML, PDF, CSV and Excel formats. Just click on Print and your report. This is how your report looks like. Next form is Participants. Using this form, you have to define the participants for each event and their sub-events. Let's see how we can do that. Select any particular event. If there is any sub-event, you have to check the box and click onto the sub-event. Give a team name. Define the students who are the participants. Select the student names who are going to participate in this event and click on Add. You can also add the employees who are going to participate in this event by clicking here. These employees are added here. Then you have to save these participants by clicking on Save. Also, you'll get two buttons, Export and Export Plus, which gives you the records as it was seen earlier in the previous forms. You can use the fields given here. You can save these templates by giving a template name like participant details and click on Save. So next time when you go to this report, you will get this template name here, which avoids the rework of selecting and arranging the fields. Click on Export. You will get the various report formats. You can get the report by clicking on Print. This is how your report looks like. Next is the sponsor details. Here you can define the sponsors for the event. that who are the sponsors for the selected event. Select an event name, select the sub-event if there is any, give a sponsor name, give the amount and for kind, like for what purpose or what kind the sponsorship has been done. Using export and export plus, you can generate the reports. Let's see, using the export, the report that has been generated. This report has been generated using the export. Similarly, using the export plus, we can arrange the fields according to the requirement. Just say we take event name first, then sub-event, then amount, then sponsor name, and then for. We can use the serial number and other fields given here. As it was shown earlier, you can also give a template name and save it for the future use. You can generate the reports in various formats as you like. Right now we are generating using the print. This report has been generated using the export plus, using the various filters and fields given in the export plus feature. Next form is guest details. You can add the guest details on this form. The guests who are attending the event, who all have attended the event, you can select the event name, you can select the sub-event if any, you can give a guest name, guest type, its qualification, designation, organizations, the contact details, etc. and just click on save. So this is how the guest details are maintained on this form. As it was shown on the earlier forms, export and export plus allows you to generate the reports in the required formats. Organizing committee allows you to create a committee for any particular event. The people who will be managing the event will be under the organizing committee. They can be either students or employees or anybody else, any volunteer from outside the college who is managing your event. Select any event for which you want to define the organizing committee. If there are any sub-events, you can select them too by clicking on the sub-event checkbox. Select the sub-event, let's say football. If you want to add the students in the committees, you can select the student from here. Select the institute, course and class of the student. Here, all the students of the selected class will be listed. Select the student's name. Select the role, whether the student is coordinator, organizer or president. Just select the role and click on save. Similarly, if you want to add any employee, just select the committee member employee, select the college, select the employee name who will be the committee member and select the role, whether the employee is organizer, president, coordinator, etc. and click on save. So this is how the records have been saved here. Using the export and export plus buttons, you can generate the reports as required. Export gives you the direct records as they are listed here in the listing section, and export plus allows you to select the field according to your requirement as we have seen earlier. Here you can also give a template name and save the records for future use. Use the fields given here as per the requirement. Click on export and select the required report format. We are here selecting the print. This is the committee report that has been generated. Next form is company fund. Here you have to define the fund details that have been given by the company. These are the funds allotted for the events. Select the company, select the event name, select the sub-event if there is any, like volleyball or football or any other. Select the date of the fund, select the amount and the remark. So this is how you can maintain the fund details that have been given by the company on this form. These are the expenses details. Other than the company fund, what were the actual expenses of the event that are defined here? Those particular expenses for any particular event are defined here. Just select the event name, fill the required details of sub-events, expense for, and the amount. You can also give a remark if required. So this is how you can give the details of the expenses and maintain their records here using the expenses form. Next is the add files form. This form allows you to make any attachments related to any particular event. Just select the event name, the sub-event name, attachment for whether they are the photographs, newspaper cuttings, or any other records of the college or institute. Here you can select the file or any document or any image for the attachment using this select file option and click on save. So this is how your attachments are made on this add file option. Other than all those details, if you want to maintain any other records regarding the event that have been conducted in campus, off campus, you can use this form, other information, to maintain all those details. For example, we have selected an event name here. We can maintain the records of their expenditures, their technical significance, social importance, technical specification, project details, etc. Maintain all these records here. Now, once the event has been conducted, we have to define the winners of the events. So, let's see how we can define the winners of the events. Click on Add. Select the event name here. For example, Sports Week. If there is any sub-event, we will select the sub-event. Let's say football, and click on fill. All the participants or the teams will be listed here. We can define their positions here. First position, second position, and let's say this is the third position. So we can define these positions here. So these positions have been defined for the teams. If the event is a solo performance or it is not a team event, let's say how we can define those here. Select the event name, click on fill. All the participants will be listed here. You can give them the positions accordingly and save your records by clicking on save. So using this form, you can maintain the winner details of the events. Now, this form display. This is visible to the employees as well as to the students. These are the relevant events which are applicable to the students or employees respectively. They will be shown to the users. If they are any committee members, if they are the participants, all the details will be shown here. The date and name of the event, the venue of the event, all the event details will be shown here on this display form. Now, we come on to the custom reports. Here, custom reports gives the details about the events, the event names, their sponsors, guests, organizing committees, etc. All the details will be given here on the single particular form. Search the event for which you want to generate the report. The event will be listed here under the listing section. You can select the event and click on generate. So this is the event detail report which gives you all the details about the events like committee members, sponsors, guests, etc. So this was all about the events module. Thank you.